I just built my first N8N video generator. Here it is on screen now, and here's quickly how it works. It starts here on the left by getting the idea for the video. It then moves here to the middle section where it generates that video. And then finally it ends over here on the right by saving that video into a Google Sheet, which you can see the icon for the Google Sheet here. I'll just quickly open that sheet up for you to show you how that looks. So it saves the video URL in the Google Sheet here, and I can just quickly click this URL to show you what one of these generated videos looks like. So let's take a look at that video quickly now. And that's just one quick example of what this video generator can create. So I built this video generator because I've been hearing recently about how powerful N8N is for building automation. And I figured that being able to automate video generation lets you scale up how many videos you can make and therefore get more views and make more money. I've been seeing YouTube channels like this recently making fully AI generated videos and getting crazy views. Look at this, 154 million views, 145. This other channel, 136 million views. Down here, 97 million views. And this channel here, 108, 87 million views. And I'll show you some of these videos in just a second. But with automation, in theory, you'd be able to make videos like these better and faster than these channels are doing. But when I started to look into how to use N8N, the YouTube tutorials were really technical and hard to follow. The website information is confusing. I'm quite a tech savvy guy, and I had real trouble building this first video generator myself. So I wanted to make this video and just make it the most simple, easy to follow tutorial on YouTube on how to make a N8N video generator, just like this one I built. So hopefully after watching this, anyone should be able to start generating videos inside N8N and just starting to take advantage of using automation themselves. So let's break down how this simple video generator works. There's actually 4 sections to this rather than the 3 you're seeing now. I'll just add this 4th section to show you that. It starts with this first section here, which is the trigger section. We'll just change this color. So your N8N automation has to start with this trigger, which basically tells N8N to start doing its thing, to start the automation off. And this trigger here can be anything. It can be connected to a timer, so it could be set to run every 5-10 minutes or every day. It could be connected to your online storage like Dropbox, so anytime a file is uploaded to your Dropbox. And what I set as my trigger was anytime an idea is added to my Google Sheet that's in my Google Drive. So I'll just show you that now. Here's my Google Sheet, and this is the column where ideas are entered into my Google Sheet. So my N8N video generator sees that a new idea has been added to that sheet and automatically starts the automation. So having triggers like this is super powerful because you don't have to be there every time starting off your video generator. It's set to automatically generate videos for you without needing you there. So in theory, I could have another AI setup automatically generating ideas for me and adding them into this Google Sheet. And then my N8N video generator would start, take those ideas and run through the whole process to generate new videos for me for every idea that's added. Super powerful. So next there's this get idea section where basically the video generator just basically reads what's in that Google Sheet and uses what's been added as the idea for your new video. So I wanted this video generator to create videos similar to those monetizable AI videos that were on those YouTube channels I showed you earlier. I'll just open those channels up and show you a few examples. So here's one. I ordered mine. Here's another one. You might recognize this one. It's the inspiration I used for the video that I showed you at the start. So yeah, going back to the video generator, I'm just adding ideas for videos into the Google Sheet here, similar to the ones getting millions of views that I was seeing on those channels. And this section is just getting the ideas from that Google Sheet and just basically understanding what those ideas are. I'll get into the more technical stuff of exactly how it's doing that later, but for now, let's keep it top level and move over to the generate video section. So in this section, it's obviously taking the idea that it's got from the spreadsheet here and building that new AI video in this step right here. So this took me a long time to figure out how to do this. But what I learned is you have to plug in another platform into N8N to do the video creation for you. And I'll show you now the platform that I found to do this. Here it is. It's called FAL.ai. And you can see here it's a generative media platform for developers. And if we scroll down, we can see that it lets you use all of the most recent popular video generation AIs. So Veo 3, Kling. If we click explore more models and scroll down, we can see that there's also Minimax here, Pixverse. You can basically access any video generation AI with FAL, with this platform, and plug the access to these AIs into N8N. If we come back to my video generation here, you can see a little clue that I'm using that FAL platform here in this URL that's written right there, fal.run. That basically just shows I'm tapping into that platform, fal.ai, to do the video generation process for me right here. I'll just jump back over to FAL to show you this. I decided to use the Veo 3 Fast AI, which you can see right here on the FAL platform, because after having generated AI videos for months now, I know that Veo 3 is the best AI out there to let you generate high quality videos that have sound inside them and also at a reasonable price. The more premium Veo 3 model that does this is a lot more expensive than Veo 3 Fast. So that's why I decided to use this video generation model right here, Veo 3 Fast. A little word of warning here though, even though Veo 3 Fast is cheaper than using the premium Veo 3 model, it still costs $3.20 to use Veo 3 Fast every time you have it generate a video through this N8N automation. So you're paying extra there to use an automated version of Veo 3. And that's the only time I recommend using it this way. If instead you don't need this automation and you realize that you can actually just spend more time generating Veo 3 Fast videos manually rather than automatically, then I just recommend using Veo 3 inside Google Flow, which we'll see on screen now. It's way cheaper. You can see up here, you get free credits every month. And I think it costs as little as 20 cents to use Veo 3 Fast manually. So if you've got the time to type in each video idea one by one yourself into Google Flow and generate it here, do that and only use Veo 3 Fast through FAL like I am here. If you need your video generation to be hands-off, say you're looking to generate hundreds or thousands of videos a day, yes, use it this way. But if you don't need to use N8N video generation automation, do it yourself manually through Flow. It's way cheaper. Cool. Next, once that video generation process is started, N8N basically just starts checking to see if the video generation has been completed. It checks every minute to see if that video is ready yet. If it's not, it just waits another minute and checks again. And then once that video is ready, it moves on to saving that video by getting the URL of the video that's just being generated and then saving it into your Google Sheet. I've chosen to save it into a Google Sheet, but you don't have to use that as the last step. You could maybe upload the video to your Dropbox or straight to your YouTube channel. You could send it over to another AI to do further editing to your video. But the idea of this final step here is just retrieving your video from the place it was automatically put once it was generated and putting it wherever you need it to be. So that's an N8N video generator in a nutshell. I'm going to explain some technical stuff that I got stuck on when I built this myself so that you don't get stuck if you decide to build one of these yourself. I'll explain that stuff in just a second. The link to N8N and FAL and Google Flow are in the description to this video too if you do want to start using this yourself. But before I get on to explaining that technical stuff, I just want to quickly talk about how psyched I am that I was able to build my first video generator in N8N. I can really see potential here in using that automation to just ramp up how many videos I can make. I've got ideas of ways I can make a clone of myself. I put my clone into the videos that are being created, and also just how I can use like ChatGPT and other AIs to come up with really solid ideas for videos at the start of this automation. So I see a lot of opportunity here. If you want me to make videos building this out and adding new things into it, let me know in the comments and I'll try and do what you guys think is exciting and interesting. And let's jump into some of the technical stuff now. Okay, cool. So we'll start with this video generation section here. If we double click on an icon, you can go into it. Here's the URL that I had to type into N8N to connect it to file.ai. You'll see file written there. And that connection basically just tells N8N to use file.ai to generate those videos using Veo 3 fast. But one thing that got me stuck was this JSON area down here. It's basically where the idea for your video to be generated has to be placed. And I didn't really know much about JSON or what that meant. But what I learned is JSON is basically like a format. It's a way of writing things out. And the original idea that's in your Google Sheet that's being retrieved here has to be written in that JSON format. So once you know what it is, it's actually pretty straightforward. I'll show you how that looks in that Google Sheet now. Basically, I realized when your idea is added to this Google Sheet, it just needs this here at the start, this like curly bracket, speech marks, prompt, colon, and then the idea for your video needs to be in speech marks again, and then it just needs to be finished off with this curly bracket. And it's that curly bracket at the start, the word prompt here, and the curly bracket at the end that put your idea into that JSON format. If I was just to write just the idea and nothing else, like I'll just do that now. If I just wrote the idea like that, when it got passed through to N8N here, at this stage, it wouldn't work because it's not written in a JSON format. So just make sure you're writing your ideas out in this JSON format by using this label at the start and then this little curly bracket at the end. Okay, next, closing that now and looking back at the overall video generator, it took me a while to realize that I needed to wait for the video to be generated, because if I didn't add this wait section in here, the automation would just pass that idea from my Google Sheet into the video generation stage, so over to file, and then come straight over here to retrieve the video URL. But the video takes a couple of minutes to generate here inside file. So it would go to retrieve a URL that doesn't exist and then completely break. So I realized that you could add this wait section to the automation where you can just type in how long you want your N8N video generator to wait before moving to the next stage. So I just typed in 60 here and selected seconds to make my N8N video generator wait for 60 seconds before moving to the next stage. And then you can do a manual check. In this section, I'll just double click this to open up the settings where you can get N8N to check with that platform file that we're using to generate our video, to check the status of that video. And you'll see an example status here for a video I generated earlier. Once the video has finished generating, the status that gets brought back is completed. But if it's not generated when N8N checks this URL, this will actually say in progress. So we need this status to come back as completed before we move on to the next stage of the automation where we save our video. So the automation starts the video being generated, it waits for 60 seconds, checks if it's ready by checking if that status comes back as completed. That check happens here when it's asking if the video is ready. If it's false, it goes back and waits another 60 seconds before checking the status again. And if, I'll just double click this video ready section, if the status comes back as completed after a minute or two, only then does the N8N video generator move on to getting the URL for that finished video and saving it into my spreadsheet. So just make sure you're doing that check in your video generator. So hopefully that's the most simple explanation you've seen of N8N video generators on YouTube. If you have any more specific questions or you have any problems when you start building this yourself, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to try and help you move through those problems. Like I said, generating videos through N8N isn't the cheapest way to do this. If you can do it manually yourself, I would really recommend using a platform like the one I talk about here. You can access those cheaper models like Kling, and you can even access Veo 3 Fast here. There's like a 20% discount to use that platform in the description to this video. So watch that video next if you have the time to generate videos manually rather than automatically. Subscribe to the channel and I'll see you soon.